Welcome to Luminous Vein. Today, we're exploring the secrets of the ox in 2025, a year of transformation, resilience, and spiritual awakening. The ox teaches us lessons of humility, perseverance, and purpose. It offers insights that go far beyond astrology. Imagine a farmer and his ox, working tirelessly in harmony, or an artist turning grief into a masterpiece that inspires thousands. These stories reflect the ox's energy. They remind us of the strength found in patience and dedication. In this video, we'll uncover how the elegant seal and prosperity nobleman bring creativity and opportunity. We'll also address challenges like emotional waves and burnout. And we'll explore timeless lessons from history, mythology, and Buddhist wisdom. These insights will guide you toward a more fulfilling life. If this resonates with you, join our growing community by subscribing, turn on the notification bell, and leave a comment. Don't forget to like and share this video to inspire others. Let's dive into the transformative power of the ox in 2025 and discover how to make it your best year yet. The year 2025, under the influence of the ox, is marked by unique opportunities for growth, connection, and transformation, particularly for those who recognize the significance of the positive stars shaping this year. Among these are the elegant seal and the prosperity nobleman, both of which offer profound guidance for navigating the year's currents. These celestial energies, when understood and aligned with intentional action, can lead to unparalleled personal and professional achievements. The elegant seal is a star of extraordinary promise, particularly for those in creative and artistic fields. It acts as a catalyst for unlocking hidden potential, inspiring individuals to channel their talents into groundbreaking projects. For example, consider May, a freelance illustrator struggling with self-doubt and the challenges of making a living through her art. She had always dreamed of expanding her work into digital media, but she feared the learning curve and potential for failure. However, the elegant seal's influence encouraged her to take a leap of faith. By immersing herself in digital art and creating work centered on environmental themes, May not only gained widespread recognition, but also secured financial stability. Her art became a platform for advocacy and inspiration, demonstrating how aligning with the energy of the elegant seal can transform creative visions into impactful realities. This star reminds us that 2025 is a year to take bold steps in our creative endeavors. If you've been holding back on a passion project or hesitant to explore new mediums, now is the time to act. The key lies in moving beyond fear and embracing the unknown. Creativity, after all, thrives in the space between uncertainty and action. This year invites you to experiment, innovate, and redefine what success looks like in your field. Complementing the elegant seal is the prosperity nobleman, a star that embodies serendipity and unexpected opportunities. This star often manifests as chance encounters, surprising collaborations, or financial windfalls, encouraging us to remain open to life's unplanned moments. Tom's story is a testament to the power of this energy. A budding entrepreneur, he almost declined a casual lunch invitation, feeling it was an unproductive use of his time. Yet, during this lunch, he met a potential investor who resonated with his vision for an eco-friendly startup. This unexpected connection resulted in the funding he needed to bring his dream to life. Tom's experience illustrates a critical lesson. Sometimes the most profound opportunities come disguised as ordinary moments. By staying open to the unexpected and saying yes to life's invitations, you position yourself to receive the blessings this star has to offer. The prosperity nobleman also fosters growth in relationships, encouraging deeper connections through shared experiences. This year, culinary adventures and gatherings take on special significance. The ox's energy supports bonding through food, a universal language that transcends cultural and social boundaries. Hosting a gathering, cooking a meal, or even exploring new cuisines can be powerful ways to strengthen relationships. Imagine preparing a meal symbolizing abundance and unity, sharing it with loved ones in a setting filled with laughter and connection. These moments not only create lasting memories, but also fortify the bonds that enrich our lives. In Buddhism, Food holds a symbolic role in fostering mindfulness and gratitude. The act of sharing a meal becomes a form of offering, a way of nurturing both body and spirit. When approached with intention, these gatherings transcend mere social events, becoming sacred spaces where joy and connection flourish. The Ox's energy in 2025 amplifies this dynamic, urging us to prioritize meaningful interactions over superficial engagements. In a world increasingly defined by digital connections, the power of face-to-face interactions cannot be overstated. By nurturing relationships through shared joy, we create a ripple effect of positivity that extends beyond our immediate circles. As we navigate the opportunities presented by the elegant seal and the prosperity nobleman, it is essential to recognize the deeper spiritual dimensions of these influences. Both stars call us to act with mindfulness and purpose, aligning our actions with our values and aspirations. Creativity, when paired with spiritual growth, becomes a form of meditation, a way to explore the vastness of our inner worlds while contributing meaningfully to the outer one. Similarly, serendipitous encounters are not mere coincidences. They are reminders of the interconnectedness of all things, urging us to remain present and receptive. The energy of the Ox in 2025 is a call to action for those willing to embrace its gifts. It is a year to be proactive, to seize opportunities with both hands, and to trust in the flow of life's unfolding, whether through bold creative projects, unexpected partnerships, or the simple act of sharing a meal. The Ox invites us to step into our potential and forge deeper connections with ourselves and others. By doing so, we not only align with the celestial energies guiding this year, but also set the stage for a life of greater fulfillment and joy. The challenges of 2025 for those under the Ox sign are shaped by a series of negative stars. While seemingly daunting, these challenges offer opportunities for introspection, growth, and emotional mastery. Navigating the emotional highs and lows associated with these celestial influences requires mindfulness, self-awareness, and intentional action. The yellow flag and sky cry, for example, symbolize emotional turbulence, periods of introspection, and feelings of existential uncertainty. However, when approached with wisdom and compassion, these moments of emotional flux can become transformative milestones. The yellow flag signifies caution. It indicates the presence of setbacks or delays in achieving personal or professional goals, combined with the sky cry, which brings emotional sensitivity and moments of melancholy. These stars can create periods of emotional upheaval. Consider Sarah, a successful corporate executive who had spent years building a thriving career. Despite her outward achievements, she found herself grappling with existential questions. What was the true purpose of her success? Did her work align with her inner values? These questions led to sleepless nights and moments of overwhelming anxiety. Instead of dismissing these emotions as weakness, Sarah chose to embrace them as signals for deeper self-exploration. She began practicing mindfulness and journaling her thoughts daily. Through this, she reflected on her emotions without judgment. In her journaling practice, she discovered hidden desires and long-held aspirations she had suppressed in the pursuit of corporate success. Additionally, she sought the guidance of mentors who had navigated similar emotional challenges. Through their support, she learned to view her emotional waves not as obstacles but as invitations to grow. The result? Sarah transformed her emotional struggles into a journey of self-discovery and purpose realignment. For those experiencing similar emotional fluctuations in 2025, the key is to lean into these moments with curiosity and self-compassion. Mindfulness, journaling, and meditation can provide powerful tools for processing emotions and gaining clarity. Rather than seeking validation from external achievements, focus on fostering meaningful connections with people who uplift and understand you. In Buddhist teachings, emotional suffering is often rooted in attachment and aversion. This refers to the constant grasping for pleasure and avoidance of pain. By practicing detachment and equanimity, we cultivate the ability to observe our emotions without becoming consumed by them. The challenges of creative burnout and struggles with self-worth may also surface in 2025, particularly for those in high-demand professions. Creative people often find themselves under immense pressure to maintain a steady flow of innovative ideas. This can lead to fatigue and a temporary loss of inspiration. Alex, a novelist, encountered this challenge mid-year. After publishing 2 best-selling novels, he felt a crushing sense of creative exhaustion. Every attempt to write felt forced. The joy he once found in storytelling seemed to vanish. Recognizing the need for a break, Alex booked a weekend retreat in nature. He spent time in solitude and reflection. Alex hiked through forests, listened to the rustling leaves, and allowed his mind to wander freely. In this serene environment, new ideas began to emerge organically. By the time he returned home, he was refreshed and re-energized. He was ready to tackle his next creative project with newfound clarity. This highlights an essential truth for those facing creative burnout. The solution is often found in rest and renewal, not in forcing productivity. Schedule regular breaks and engage in activities that nourish your spirit. Remember that progress matters more than perfection. In Buddhist philosophy, the middle way emphasizes balance. This teaches us to avoid extremes of overexertion and lethargy. Cultivating a balanced approach to work and creativity ensures that we remain aligned with our inner purpose while avoiding burnout. Loneliness amidst popularity is another potential challenge for the ox in 2025. It may seem paradoxical, but even those who achieve widespread social recognition can experience profound loneliness. A social media influencer discovered this truth firsthand. Despite having millions of followers, she felt disconnected and isolated. The surface-level interactions that defined her online presence offered little in terms of genuine human connection. Determined to change this, she began prioritizing authentic relationships over digital fame. She reached out to old friends, spent time with family, and engaged in meaningful conversations with people who truly knew her. Through these efforts, she found a deeper sense of fulfillment. She realized that quality always trumps quantity in relationships. It is not the number of people in our lives that matters. It is the depth of our connections with them. This lesson resonates with the Buddhist teaching of interdependence. This principle emphasizes that all beings are interconnected. However, true connection requires presence, empathy, and intention. By investing time and energy in relationships that uplift and inspire us, we create a support system that nurtures our emotional well-being. For those born under the ox sign, the challenges of 2025 may feel overwhelming at times, but they are also opportunities for profound growth. Emotional turbulence, creative fatigue, and loneliness are not insurmountable obstacles. They are part of the human experience. By embracing these challenges with mindfulness, compassion, and intentional action, we can transform them into stepping stones toward a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Spiritual awakening and purpose. The year 2025, for those under the influence of the ox, is not merely a time of external accomplishments, but also a profound invitation to explore the depths of spiritual awakening and rediscover one's purpose. It is a year when aligning creativity with spiritual growth can transform personal talents into powerful tools for inspiration and healing. By embracing this journey inward, individuals can unlock a deeper sense of meaning and fulfillment, transcending the superficial markers of success. Aligning creativity with spiritual growth is a harmonious way to integrate one's inner and outer worlds. Creativity, in its truest form, is not just an act of self-expression, but a pathway to connecting with the universal flow of energy that underpins all existence. Consider the story of a sculptor who, after experiencing a personal tragedy, turned to his art as a means of processing his grief. Rather than focusing solely on technical perfection or commercial success, he began creating pieces inspired by spiritual themes, compassion, interconnectedness, and the impermanence of life. One of his most profound works was a series of sculptures depicting the Buddhist concept of the Four Noble Truths. The exhibit touched the hearts of thousands, becoming a medium for healing and reflection. Visitors often reported feeling a sense of peace and clarity as they engaged with the art, as though it offered them a glimpse of their own spiritual journey. This sculptor's story unearthed a vital lesson. When creativity is aligned with a higher purpose, it becomes a form of offering, a way to serve others while deepening one's connection to the divine. For those navigating 2025, this alignment begins with introspection. What causes or values resonate deeply with you? Perhaps it is the environment, social justice, or mental health. Dedicate your creative pursuits to these causes, allowing your work to reflect your inner convictions. In doing so, you not only create meaningful art, but also inspire others to explore their own spiritual paths. The Buddhist teaching of right livelihood encourages us to engage in work that promotes harmony, compassion, and the welfare of all beings. This principle can serve as a guiding light for your creative endeavors. The journey towards spiritual awakening in 2025 also involves grappling with existential questions about success and purpose. For many, these questions arise at the peak of material achievement, when the external markers of success fail to provide lasting satisfaction. Lisa, a successful architect, found herself at such a crossroads. Despite her professional accomplishments and financial stability, she felt an inexplicable emptiness, a nagging sense that something was missing from her life. In search of answers, Lisa decided to take a sabbatical and volunteer in rural communities. During her time there, she worked on sustainable housing projects, forging connections with people whose lives were vastly different from her own. This experience reshaped her understanding of fulfillment, teaching her that true success lies not in accolades or wealth, but in the impact we have on others and the planet. Lisa returned to her architectural practice with a renewed sense of purpose, integrating sustainability and community engagement into her designs. Her story highlights a universal truth. Purpose is not something we acquire. It is something we uncover through experiences that challenge and expand our perspectives. The Buddhist concept of anicca, or impermanence, reminds us that all external achievements are fleeting. By turning inward and cultivating a connection with our higher selves, we discover a sense of purpose that is rooted in the timeless and unchanging nature of our spiritual essence. To embrace this deeper meaning in 2025, begin by exploring spiritual practices that resonate with you. Meditation, prayer, yoga, or even walking in nature can serve as gateways to greater self-awareness. These practices help quiet the mind, allowing us to tune into the subtle currents of our inner wisdom. Dedicate time to self-reflection, asking yourself questions like, what brings me joy? How can I contribute to the well-being of others? What legacy do I wish to leave behind? As you embark on this journey, remember that spiritual growth is not a linear path. It is marked by moments of doubt, introspection, and discovery. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of mindfulness, or being fully present in each moment, as a means of cultivating insight and wisdom. By practicing mindfulness, you can approach existential questions with curiosity rather than fear, transforming them into opportunities for growth. In navigating the spiritual dimensions of 2025, it is also essential to balance action with reflection. Just as the sculptor channeled his spiritual awakening into art, and Lisa integrated her newfound purpose into her work, you too can find ways to embody your spiritual insights in your daily life. This might involve volunteering, mentoring others, or simply approaching your relationships with greater compassion and understanding. These acts of service not only deepen your spiritual practice, but also contribute to the collective well-being of your community. Ultimately, the path of spiritual awakening and purpose in 2025 is about reconnecting with the essence of who you are. It is a journey of peeling back the layers of societal expectations and rediscovering the values, passions, and truths that make your life meaningful. By aligning creativity with spiritual growth and seeking purpose beyond material achievements, you create a life that is not only successful but also profoundly fulfilling. In the words of the Buddha, your work is to discover your work, and then, with all your heart, to give yourself to it. Let this be your guiding principle as you navigate the transformative energies of 2025. Stories and lessons from the ox's influence. The ox, often revered for its qualities of resilience, determination, and humility, has inspired countless stories and traditions throughout history. These narratives not only highlight the ox's symbolic significance, but they also offer timeless lessons applicable to modern life. By examining the wisdom of an ox farmer in a remote village and exploring the legend of the ox's place among the celestial animals, we uncover profound insights into perseverance, humility, and the enduring value of steadfast effort. In a secluded village nestled in the hills, an ox farmer named Liang devoted his life to cultivating the land. Liang's daily routine was simple but demanding. Every morning, he rose before sunrise to tend to his fields, accompanied by his loyal ox. The two shared a silent partnership, built on trust and mutual reliance. While Liang guided the plow, the ox labored steadily. Its powerful muscles cut through the earth with unwavering determination. The farmer often reflected on the rhythm of their work. He likened it to the flow of life itself. Each furrow represented a step forward, an investment in the future. Despite unpredictable weather, occasional crop failures, and the physical toll of farming, Liang remained steadfast. He understood that success was not a matter of grand gestures or quick results, but it was the cumulative effect of small, consistent efforts. When a drought struck one year, decimating his harvest, Liang did not despair. Instead, he focused on nurturing the soil, preparing it for the next planting season. This unwavering resilience mirrored the teachings of Buddhism, particularly the concept of right effort, one of the steps on the Noble Eightfold Path. Right effort emphasizes persistence in cultivating wholesome actions and thoughts, while overcoming obstacles with patience and determination. Liang's story exemplifies this principle. It reminds us that even in the face of adversity, steady effort can yield meaningful results over time. As the years passed, Liang's fields flourished. They became a source of sustenance for his family and the community. His humility and dedication earned him the respect of his neighbors. They often sought his advice. Liang would always credit his success to the lessons he learned from his ox. Patience and hard work, he would say, are the plow and reins that steer us toward a bountiful life. The farmer's wisdom serves as a powerful metaphor for our own journeys. In a world that often prioritizes instant gratification, the ox's qualities of perseverance and humility remind us. They remind us of the rewards of long-term commitment and grounded effort. Whether pursuing a career, cultivating relationships, or embarking on a spiritual path, the lessons of the ox encourage us. They encourage us to approach challenges with steadiness and grace, trusting that our efforts will bear fruit in due time. The legend of the ox and the stars provides another rich source of inspiration. According to a traditional tale, the Jade Emperor once sought to select 12 animals to represent the Zodiac. He declared that a great race would determine their order. The first 12 animals to cross the finish line would earn a place in the celestial cycle. The ox, known for its strength and dependability, was eager to participate, but it faced stiff competition from swifter and more cunning creatures. As the race began, the ox moved steadily forward. It was unbothered by the jostling and haste of its competitors. It approached the river, one of the race's most challenging obstacles. With calm determination, many animals hesitated or sought shortcuts, but the ox waded into the water. Its strong legs carried it steadily across the current. Unknown to the ox, the rat had cleverly hitched a ride on its back. The rat hoped to gain an advantage. As they neared the finish line, the rat leapt ahead. It claimed first place, with the ox following close behind. Despite being outmaneuvered, the ox bore no resentment. It accepted its second-place position with humility. The Jade Emperor praised the ox for its unwavering diligence and contribution to humanity. He granted it a place of honor among the Zodiac. This tale illustrates several profound lessons. The ox's steady progress and willingness to shoulder challenges symbolize the importance of perseverance and reliability. Unlike the rat, whose cunning secured victory, the ox's actions reflect a deeper integrity grounded in effort and sincerity rather than manipulation. This distinction resonates with the Buddhist teaching of karma, the principle that actions rooted in wholesome intentions lead to positive outcomes, while those driven by selfishness may yield fleeting rewards. They lack lasting fulfillment. The ox's humility in accepting its second-place position also speaks to the value of equanimity, a central concept in Buddhist philosophy. Equanimity involves maintaining a balanced mind, free from excessive attachment to success or aversion to failure. The ox's contentment in its role within the Zodiac reminds us. It reminds us that true peace comes not from external achievements, but from an inner acceptance of our place in the greater tapestry of life. These stories of the ox, whether grounded in reality or myth, offer timeless lessons for navigating the complexities of modern existence. Liang's dedication to his fields and the ox's role in the celestial race both exemplify the virtues of patience, perseverance, and humility. By embodying these qualities, we align ourselves with the natural rhythms of life. We cultivate resilience in the face of challenges, and we find fulfillment in the steady pursuit of meaningful goals. As we reflect on the influence of the ox, let us consider how its lessons can inform our own journeys. Whether facing personal challenges, striving for professional growth, or seeking spiritual awakening, the ox's wisdom encourages us. It encourages us to move forward with purpose and integrity, trusting that even the smallest steps can lead to profound transformations. As we wrap up today's journey through the wisdom of the ox in 2025, let's take a moment to reflect. This year is more than challenges or opportunities. It's an invitation to embody the resilience, patience, and humility that the ox represents. Whether you're embracing creative energy, seizing serendipitous moments, or navigating emotional waves, the ox teaches us to move forward with steady purpose. Think back to the stories of the farmer and his ox, or the sculptor finding healing through art. These lessons remind us that fulfillment isn't found in shortcuts. It is found in consistent effort, meaningful connections, and spiritual growth. Life, like the ox's journey, is about showing up daily. It's about trusting that small, intentional steps lead to profound transformation. You don't have to walk this path alone. Here at Luminous Vein, we're building a supportive community where wisdom, inspiration, and growth come together. If today's video resonated with you, let us know in the comments. Share your thoughts or personal stories. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to help us grow and continue creating content that inspires. As you step into 2025, let the ox's lessons guide you. Approach life with humility and perseverance. Trust that each moment of intention brings you closer to meaning and joy. Thank you for being part of this journey with us. Until next time, stay inspired, take care, and keep striving toward your highest potential.